Hello friends, good morning. In the part 2, we discussed the various benefits such as the annual increment, the career advancement, the job satisfaction, the leave, then there are various types of accommodation. And now I shall be talking about the balance benefits. The next benefit is the loan. If you want to buy a car or if you want to take housing loan for constructing a house of your own, then if you want to take a computer loan, then you can get these loans from the organization at reasonable EMIs. Now next is the quality of life. If you will find that all the military stations or the cantonments are self-contained. Self-contained means you don't have to go out of the cantonment for anything. It will have the sports complex, it will have officers' mess, it will have the officers' club, then it will have a swimming pool, an open-air theatre, shopping complex, petrol bunk, CST, military hospital, gas station, etc., etc., etc. So all the facilities are available within the military station or the cantonment. Therefore, the quality of life is wonderful. Then the next benefit is the security. The entry and exit of a military station or a cantonment is controlled. It's always guarded. So no militants, it's very difficult to enter because it is throughout 24/7, it is always guarded. Then the next benefit is the facilities. You have the military hospital, the best of hospitals in India. The research and referral at Delhi where the Prime Minister or the President also gets the treatment. Then you have the command hospitals at various levels, theatre levels, then the base hospital, then the military hospitals where you can get the best of treatment for your parents also and for your children also. Then is the CST facilities, the canteen facilities. At reasonable rates you can get grocery and liquor. Then the ECHS, that is ex-servicemen contributory health scheme. You can get the best of treatment in polyclinics and you can also get referral to various standard super specialty hospitals at reasonable rates. When you retire, you shall be contributing a sum and the entire life, including your family and your parents if they are dependent on you, you can get best of treatment. Armed forces is the only place where you don't have to, when it comes to pension, you don't have to contribute for your pension. Rest all organization in other civil department, the individual has to contribute towards the pension. Then is the coming to the pension asset which I was talking. After minimum 20 years you have to serve for your full pension. Thereafter, like I said, up to 58 years, if you are a general, it varies from 56 to 60 to 62. It all depends about your career advancement in service. And when you retire, you shall be getting 50% of your last pay drawn as your pension. And once you leave this world, then your wife, your spouse gets 30% of family pension. It's a great amount. Then also there is one disability pension. Disability pension means during this service while in high altitude or in the field area or during any operations, if you get physically disabled, some ailments, then you get disability to the tune of 50%, 75% and 100%. Then you shall be getting, in addition to your normal pension, you shall be getting a disability pension also. The main advantage is if you are getting disability pension, then you don't have to pay income tax to your entire service pension. Then is the various sports facilities available. In the armed forces, you get all types of sports facilities without paying any money at all, like the para jumping, the paragliding, the skydiving, diving, golf, tennis, squash, car racing, or river rafting, hot air ballooning, mountaineering, horse riding, etc., etc. Such facilities you cannot even dream of in civil unless you pay through your noses. Then if you want to become pilot, especially in the army, then if you qualify the PABT test and other physical standards and medical standards, then you can become a helicopter pilot in the army training center. Then is the resettlement. Now before you retire, there is an exclusive resettlement director in the army headquarters, which will organize various resettlement calls like management, the financial management, the security, and all the things. And if you do this course like MBA and all, then after retirement, if you want to continue in a civil corporate world with your experience in the army, in the HR, you shall be getting a well-paid post. Then is the DSP, that is the Defense Service Defense Salary Package. Like SBI, if you get a defense salary package as a serving or as a retired ex-serviceman, they extend you a lot of facilities like insurance, ATM card like silver, gold, platinum and diamond cards, where you can utilize at the airport for various launch facilities. Then you can make number of transactions in any ATM without any charges. There is no charge for any multi-city checks issued. Then you can have zero balance. And if you are traveling by air, then you can take insurance cover for 30 lakhs. If you are traveling by land, then you get a 20 lakhs accidental cover. So a lot of facilities by the defense salary package. Then is about the family, the benefits of family. Your family is well secured. They get all these facilities. And secondly, the lady of the chief of the army staff, she is the president of an organization called AWA, that is Army Officers Wives Association, Welfare Association, AWWA, Army Officers Wives Welfare Association. Like in a stepwise graduated this thing, after that as an army commander or a divisional commander or as a brigade commander or a unit commander, they will be the the president of AWA. The basic aim is to advise the ladies and also guide them, to help them if any sort of a marital discord is there, if there is any domestic violence is there, then what are the social, they all total advice and admonishment. It's an important responsibility. You are well taken care of. They also conduct the Family Welfare Center of the Jawan's families. Now coming to the IGNOU. The Indira Gandhi Open University offers various courses of certificates like post-graduation, graduation and diploma and certificate course for the serving and ex-servicemen and also your wards to improve, to enhance your educational qualifications. Now here I finished the third part of the video on the benefits. Now I shall talk about the various balanced benefits in the next video. Thank you.